Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just thought of something kind of dumb. We've got Kyler Murray and Bryce Young in today's video, but they're gonna swap teams. They're known for being the smallest guys on the field, the smallest guys in the NFL, QB wise for that position, and they kind of play similar. They're just two little quarterbacks besides Russell Wilson, but two of the younger little quarterbacks. YLQ? Whatever. So we know what obviously Kyler's capable of. Pump faking, scrambling in the pocket. Throws a nice little floater to Michael Wilson back in the end zone. We know he's capable of that. And then we also get Bryce Young, who had a pretty rough year last year, but he got into his groove towards the end of last season. But this year to start off 0-2. But, maybe with a change of scenery, Bryce Young could play better, and Kyler Murray could potentially do more with this receiver core he's got. All right, so check it. It's week 1. We're facing the New Orleans Saints, and Kyler is on the Panthers, and Bryce is on the Cardinals. Bryce Young repping the number 9. This is here, right here. Oh, wait, right here. Wait. Why am I pointing the wrong way? It's supposed to be this way. No, it's supposed to be this way. That's where Bryce is. Bryce is right under my overlay. Kyler's repping the number 1. Looks kind of fresh in his unis. Can't lie. Looks kind of fresh. But we about to see. We got the Saints week 1. Cardinals got the Saints week 1, and they have their matchup in week 2. We're going to sim past this, see if they're both going to be 1-0 by the time they face each other. All right, so they're both 0-1, but the loss to the Saints wasn't bad, though. It wasn't bad. We're going to take a look at the schedule, see if how bad the game was. So Bryce Young threw a touchdown and a pick, got sacked twice. Spencer Young played worse, but yet they still ended up winning. They had multiple touchdowns, all from running backs. Michael Wilson, 5 catches, 74 yards, and a tutty. Love that. Pete Werner had 2 sacks. I guess defense was just making plays, dude. Kool-Aid McKinstry had a pick. I wonder if there's any defensive touchdowns. There was not. Kyler Murray and the Panthers lost bad to the Jags. T-Law got picked off once and got sacked 3 times. And then Kyler Murray just had a lower completion percentage, had 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. And, yeah, the rush attack was there. Our rush attack was non-existent. 11 carries for 28 yards. Kyler had 4 carries for 20. And BTJ, 11 catches, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. That's wow. Walker Little, their starting left tackle, gave up 3 sacks. To Princely, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, and Derek Brown, of course. So we got the big time matchup. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what else you'd like to see in terms of what if scenarios and rebuilds. And also, take a moment, comment down below the word GOAT if you want to enter the possibility of winning a copy of Madden 26 by the end of this month of September. Yeah, just comment down below 4 letters with the periods if you want to be extra, GOAT. So obviously we're not going to play any of the moments. We're going to let the moments just happen. Panthers ended up scoring, 4th down alert. All right, Panthers up 7-0. Cardinals finally score. It kind of seems like an even matchup at the moment. 10-7 going into the second half. 3rd down alert. Red zone. Okay, Bryce doing his thing with the Cardinals. Let's see if defense gets a stop. No, Panthers scored. Get better field position with a punt. End of the game drive. 4th down alert. They went for it. They didn't get anything. And big down. Yep. And we end up losing 17-14. So Kyler Murray and the Panthers get a dub against the Cardinals. And they both threw a touchdown pass. No interceptions. Kyler Murray did have the higher passer rating. He was 17 for 24. Bryce was 20 for 34. Chuba had 11 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown for the Panthers. Our rush attack, 7 carries, 32 yards for James Conner. Bryce Young also had a rushing touchdown. Zay Jones was the lead receiver. What about MHJ? What about him? What about Marvin Harrison Jr.? He should be getting touches too, man. And Princely got another sack, so he looks like he has potential. So, yeah, that's kind of disappointing. So, let's go to the middle of the season, see how well they're doing. Bro, honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty awful. We're 1-6. Just got blasted by the Packers 45-27. Statistics, we're ranked 13th. Bryce Young is 7th in passing yards. His numbers aren't bad. 71 completion percentage, 101 passer rating. Can't even be too mad about that. 13 touchdowns, 7 picks, 3 touchdowns on the ground for James Conner. Bryce Young has 2, but they're 1-6. MHJ is the lead receiver as well. Michael Wilson is the number 2. And O-line, Jonah Williams giving up 5 sacks. Paris Johnson's giving up 4. So this is his second year being our premier offensive lineman or offensive tackle. So, yeah, so it's looking like a down season for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray has 9 touchdowns, 2 picks. He got sacked 9 times. He has a 59 completion percentage and it has a 95 passer rating. Andy Dalton has had to come in, and he also has a 59 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. Kyler Murray also has 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground, but he only has 76 yards, which is kind of odd. But McMillan is the lead receiver, 428 yards, 5 touchdowns on 29 catches. Not bad whatsoever, and definitely his defense is playing better than the Cardinals' defense. So at this point, I don't think either team is gonna make playoffs, and it didn't matter if they swap teams. Oh, I got fired. Okay, thanks. I forgot you get fired immediately, so that's great to know. I bet it wasn't my fault though. Cardinals, what happened with y'all? 21 touchdowns, 19 picks, Bryce. All right, Bryce. You also had 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. James Conner did hit 1,000 yards. MHJ hit 1,000 yards. So at least Bryce helped him with that. Kyler had 13 touchdowns, 4 picks. And Andy Dalton had 11 touchdowns, 4 picks. Bro, I guess he was just injured a lot. Like, what? I don't know. Let's take a look at the standings. Steelers went 14-3. Wow. That's a shock. I'm actually high-key shocked by that. Cardinals went 7-10, and Panthers went 6-11. So Bryce Young did better than Kyler Murray on the Panthers. Yeah, that's, I don't know, failed experiment. We'll try a different one.